many people, when they run into adversity or trying times, it's easy to give up and focus on only yourself. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Summer Roddershot tells us about a man that has taken his trials and, in turn, benefited others.
We've brought you the story of Ty Eschenbaum for years, starting when he had cancer in high school.
Diagnosed when I was 15 with leukemia, and kind of a unique diagnosis in that I didn't have any classic symptoms. I ran region track meet like 3 weeks before, ran one of my best quarter times.
Like many people, that diagnosis changed his life.
I went from lifting weights and playing sports and being 155 pounds down to, at one point I was 105 pounds, couldn't walk, couldn't even stand, couldn't even hold my own weight.
It was during that bout with cancer that Eschenbaum was granted a Make-A-Wish.
Having my whole family involved was important to me, so I chose Disney World. So pretty original when it comes to Make-A-Wish, but it was awesome.
At that point in his life, he knew he wanted to do what he could for other children with cancer.
There's a lot of families that we get to know and kids that I get to know that didn't make it. And I just felt strongly that I'm still here and I'm supposed to do something with this.
In 2011, Eschenbaum officially started his foundation when he wrote a check for $250. From there, it has only grown.
We have 3 pillars of the foundation. So originally, we've always funded youth cancer survivors in the form of scholarships in the state of South Dakota. I think we're the only entity that specifically does that in our state. And then when I lost a younger brother 2.5 years ago, that's a pillar with our missionary ministry focus. And 5 years ago when I lost my girlfriend, that was the second pillar, the Make-A-Wish pillar.
Over the years, KELOLAND News has been there for some of Eschenbaum's donations to Make-A-Wish kids. His foundation has donated $315,000 to Make-A-Wish. To help Eschenbaum and his foundation with its mission, a fishing and golf tournament is being held up near Lake Ponset. Jake Schoenbeck has attended the Summer Classic, and his employer, Plains Commerce Bank, is this year's presenting sponsor. He participates in the golf part of the tournament. He says that it's a little different from other golf tournaments.
There's also like there's a DJ on one hole, and he's like playing music, but there's a bar there. People drive around with like Jello shots and stuff like that. There's games and stuff.
It starts off with a lot of excitement on Friday morning because the golfers are running around and they're trying to get warmed up. And then the entertainment of just watching the teams take off and get moving and shaking, and just the organization of the whole event is just fun to watch.
The fishing aspect of the tournament is something that also has a high appeal. Lynn Jurens has attended the Summer Classic since it started.
The reason there's so many fishing teams that show up is because you can have multiple people in the boat. If you want to take your family, if you want to take your friends, if you want to take a kid fishing for the day, it all works out just really, really cool.
But what makes all the difference to the attendees is what their money is going towards.
I'm going to be out golfing almost every weekend anyway. So when you get to do it for an event like that, it kind of just makes it a little more special. You're more willing to, throw money at things, whether it's some stupid game you're going to play to try to get another shot on the hole, or you're chipping into this little basket to try to get an extra or closer drive.
People are just excited. They want to be a part of it. They want to raise money, and they want to raise money because they feel that it's being used wisely.
And watching Eschenbaum at the helm of the charge is something that sticks out.
Losing his fiance, losing his brother, him having cancer, all these things, and still being such a powerful voice and being everywhere in the community. I feel like every time I'm out at a big event, Ty's there.
That character, the resilience to overcome, those are attractive traits in people, and they're special people to be around. And we, as the lucky people that get to be around him, can build off that. That's what's special about Ty.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Summer Roddershot.
The Summer Classic takes place on June 6th and 7th, but space is limited. We posted a link to sign up for the tournament on KELOLAND.com.